In this video, we are going to solve a question. So the question is, find the values of x to the power 4 plus 16 factor x to the power 6 plus 64 and all divided by x to the power 5, where x is equal to 3 plus square root of 5. So if you would like to give a try, you can push the video, and if you are ready, please keep watching. So now I'm going to solve a full solution for you. And so please stay with me a little bit longer to find out how can we solve this question together. As we can see, we have x equal to 3 plus square root of 5. But the question is x to the power 4 and x to the power 6. And we also have x to the power 5. That means this question we have a little bit height of exponent. So we have to simplify this expression to make exponent is a little bit lower. So we have these expressions. Then what we have to do, we will simplify this expression. So then we have this factor can be divided by x square and then times with this fraction and then divide by x cubed. So then equal to x square and then plus 16 divided by x square. So what we have done here, we just separate this fraction into two terms. So x to the power 4 divided by x square, so that will be equal to x square, and then 16 divided by x square, and then here's also the same. So then x cubed and then plus 64 divided by x cubed. Okay, so now what we have to do, we have to find the value of these factors and also find the value of this factor. So what we have x equal to 3 plus square root of 5. So we have x equal to 3 plus square root of 5. So then equivalent to x times 3 minus square root of 5, and then here we have to multiply 3 minus square root of 5 both sides. So then that will be 3 plus square root of 5 and then times with 3 minus square root of 5. Okay, so then equivalent to, here is still the same, and then equal to. So here's, as we can see in the formula, a plus b factor a minus b. So that formula will be equal to a square minus b square. That means 3 square minus square root of 5 square. 3 square and then minus square root of 5 also raised to square. So 3 square equal to 9. And then square root of 5 square will be equal to 5. Then equal to 4. Alright, equivalent to 3 minus square root of 5 and then equal to 4 divided by x. So we just move x to the right hand side of the equation. So here we have this equation. Alright, so x move to the right hand side of the equation from multiplication to division. Okay, right now we have to plus x both sides of the equation. So then equivalent to x plus 3 minus square root of 5 and then equal to 4 divided by x and then plus x. Okay, so now why I want to find 4 divided by x and then plus x? Because I want to find the value of x squared plus 16 divided by x squared. So then I have to square root both sides of this equation. So then we will find the answer for x squared plus 16 divided by x squared. Okay. And then also can find the value of x cubed plus 64 divided by x cubed. So now x here, we will substitute the value of x, which is equal to 3 plus square root of 5. So then 3 plus square root of 5 will be substituted into this equation. So then 3 plus 3 equal to 6, and then square root of 5 and then minus square root of 5 equal to 0. So here equal to 6. So now we can switch the sign of this equation. So then equivalent to x plus 4 divided by x equal to 6. Okay. So now we want to find the value of x squared plus 16 divided by x squared. So then we have to square root both sides of this equation. Imply that this equation, we have to square both sides of the equation. Okay, so then 6 also raised to square. Okay, so then now we have to expand these factors. So then equivalent to x squared and then plus 2x and then times with 4 divided by x and then plus 4 divided by x all raised to square and then equal to 36. So here's equal to 16 divided by x squared. Okay, and then x here and x here can just simplify with each other. So that will be equal to 2 times 4. Okay, so 2 times 4 equal to 8. And then we move 8 to the right hand side of the equation. That will be turned to minus. Okay, so 36 minus 8 then equal to 28. Okay, alright, now we have found the answer for x squared plus 16 divided by x squared. So then we just take the value of 28, substitute into this equation, and then now we have to find the values of x cubed plus 64 divided by x cubed. Okay, so next we have to cube both sides of this equation. Then imply that, so we have to cube both sides of this equation. So here's also raised to cube. So then equivalent to, alright, now we have to expand this factor. So by expanding the factor, so that will be equal to x cubed and then plus 3 x squared and then times with 4 divided by x and then plus with 3x and then times with 4 divided by x raised to square and then plus 4 divided by x all raised to cube, then equal to, so 6 cubed equal to 216. So now as we can see, we have x squared here, can simplify with x here. So then that will be equal to 3x times 4. 3x and then times 4. And here can be written as 4 squared and then divide by x squared. Okay, so x can simplify with x squared here. So then will be equal to 3 times with 4 squared, which is equal to 16. And then here we got only one x. Okay, so here we have 3x times 4. So 3 times 4 equal to 12. That will be equal to 12x. So here we have 3 times with 16, and 16 can be written as 4 times with 4. So 3 times 4 equal to 12. So here that will be 12 times 4. Okay, so then what I want you to see here, we have 12x plus 12 times 4 divided by x. So we can factor 12. So then that will be equal to, and then here factor 12. So that will be x plus 4 divided by x. Okay. Alright. So then we have here 4 cube and then a cube. That will be equal to 4 cube and then x cube. So 4 cube equal to 64. Yeah. And then what about here? We have x plus 4 divided by x. So we can substitute the value of x plus 4 divided by x equal to 6 here. Substitute in this equation. So that means 12 times with 6. Okay. So 12 times with 6, that will be equal to 72. Okay. So then now we have to move plus 72 to the right hand side of the equation. So when we move it to the right hand side of the equation, it change the sign. It will be turned to minus sign. Okay, so 216 minus 72 equal to 144. Finally, we have found the answer for x squared plus 16 divided by x squared, and then x cubed plus 64 divided by x cubed. Then we will take the answer for this and this, substitute into this equation. Okay, now then that will be 28. Substitute in here, which is equal to 28, and then times with here, which is equal to 144. That means 28 times with 144. Then equal to 4032. So finally, the answer of this expression, where x equal to 3 plus square root of 5, it is equal to 4032. And thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you can understand my solution. If you have any comment, please let me know. And goodbye. See you in the next video.